Hello, and welcome to Feline Blackboards. Blackboards are a mechanism which allow you to basically communicate between different parts of your game and different systems that you write without having a direct dependency between them. For example, if I have a character which I want to have a blackboard in, I will simply create a blackboard, call it whatever I want, and then add parameters. Basically, I can say, okay, I want a vector 3 parameter called position. This is like animation parameters, but you can use it for whatever generic purpose you want. And I want an int called, for example, coins. And then, if I create a game object, I can simply attach a blackboard component and assign this blackboard to. Now, what I've done is that in the demo, I've created a blackboard already, which has only a few keys: speed, color, and position. And I have a script which reads and writes those values. So let's take a look at how the script works. So the script is called play with blackboard, and we have some helpful changes called, for example, blackboard change or blackboard changer, which allow you to basically in an inspector choose, okay, I want to change the color key, which is of type vector 3, to this value, which is black. And I defined it and use it in code. Let me show you. And this package is both a part of our utility AI offering, which is not free, but the blackboard itself is free, and you can get it from the asset store, and is linked below the YouTube video. If I play the demo while Visual Studio opens, it's nothing special. A ball moves and then changes its color to something random. But the key is that all of the values are written and read from the blackboard. And if I press spacebar, it becomes black. If I want to change the color black to something else, the only thing I need to do is to change basically this blackboard changes color to, for example, blue. And now when I press space, it should turn blue. Whenever I press space, it becomes blue. If I want to turn it like red, or in purple maybe, yeah. No, it's more of a red. And you can easily convert a like vector 3 to a color by basically setting R to X and G to Y and B to Z. For some reason the script didn't open. Okay, now it's open. So as you can see, it's pretty easy to work with. What I do is that I write some random values each 1.5 seconds to the blackboard. So I do set vector 3, and I know that I have a key called position and another called color, and I set both to random values, and also I set the speed to some random value. And then in update, what I do is that I read those if the blackboard is a null here, and I move toward the position, change the color to the color, and use the speed read from the blackboard for the speed of the basically lerp function that I'm using here. As you can see, I'm using the speed. And when I press spacebar, what I do is that I use the color change and apply it. And the color change is defined in the inspector. This is a built-in feature of the blackboard change. It's a built-in feature of the blackboard, and I have the blackboard change like changer, which does change the blackboard over time. For example, I can say, okay, I want this change to happen either every frame or only once or repeatedly with a delay of, let's say, I don't know, 1 second. And what change do I want? I want to change the float variable speed, and I want to add 0.05 to it. If I uncheck this box, it will set it to 0.05. If I want to reset it to some value, let's say. And I can say, okay, if it's a repeat one, I can set this max number to say, okay, it should execute 10 times. And this is pretty useful if you use it in utility AI, for example, and you want to make a character's hunger go high or health regenerate and things like that, but might not seem useful on its own here. And this other one, like the Blackboard change one, which I use for the color, I could do it like I want to change a float called, I don't know, facts, or an integer, a boolean called facts, to true or false based on what I want. And as you can see, when I change the key type, like what you have here as a value changes naturally, and it has a good visualizer. If it's a vector tree, it will show x, y, and z, and yeah, and it's free, so enjoy it. And also, yeah, you have documentation as well, by the way. So if you come here, based on what package you have, you will for sure have this like Blackboard documentation.